Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, class. I'm so excited to be your English teacher for this intensive reading class. My name is Fitrieni, and I want to start by saying how much I love stories, whether they are epic adventures, mysteries, or heartwarming tales. Stories have a way of taking us on incredible journeys without us ever leaving our seats. In this class, we are going to explore the wonderful world of books and stories together. We'll dive into different genders, meet fascinating characters, and uncover the hidden treasures that lie within the pages on our books. But most importantly, we are going to have fun while doing it. Reading isn't just about words on a page. It's about unlocking our imagination, gaining new perspective, and developing important skills that will serve us throughout our life. So get ready to embark on an exciting reading adventure with me. Let's turn the pages, discover new words, and become lifelong lovers of literature. Are you all ready? Let's begin. Meeting 1 Introduction. What is reading? Reading is about understanding written text. It is a complex activity that involves both perception and thought. Reading consists of two related processes: word recognition and comprehension. There are several types of reading skills which can be applied to understand the written text. Intensive. It is a detailed in-class analysis led by the teacher of vocabularies and grammar points in a short passage. In this case, we are dealing with short stories and folks. The characteristics: classroom-based reading. Readers are intensely involved in looking inside the text detail. Important to understand each word, number of figures used. Texts are read carefully and thoroughly again and again. Accurate. Building more language knowledge than simply practicing the skill of reading. Scanning. Scanning is a quick reading, focusing on locating specific information. It involves quick eye movement, not necessarily linear in vision, in which the eyes wander until the reader finds the piece of information needed. Scanning is used when a specific piece of information is required, such as a name, date, symbol, formula, or phrase is required. The reader knows what the item looks like and so knows when he has located what he was searching for. Skimming. It is a quick reading to get the general meaning of the passage, how the passage is organized, that is, the structure of the text, the idea of the writer's intention. Skimming is a more complex task than scanning because it requires the reader to organize and remember some of the information given by the authors, not just to locate it. Skimming is a tool in which the other sequence can be observed, unlike scanning in which some predetermined information is sought after. Extensive. Extensive reading is carried out to achieve a general understanding of a text. Brown, 1989. The aims of extensive reading are to build reader confidence and enjoyment. Extensive reading is always done for the comprehension of main ideas, not for specific details. Now it is time to check your understanding about reading. Exercise 1. To sum up, we can employ all the above reading skills in order to comprehend effectively, depending on the purpose and type of text we are reading. Decide which skills of reading is better to apply for these following texts. 1. The telephone directory. 2. A novel. 3. A newspaper. 4. A recipe. 5. A train timetable. 6. A poem. Exercise 2. Read the short story below. Use one of which skills to answer the following questions. One way out. One of the congregation of a church not far from Boston approached her pastor with the complaint that she was greatly disturbed by the unmelodious singing of one of their neighbors. It's positively unbearable, she said. That man in the pew in front of us spoils the service for me. His voice is harsh and he has no idea of a tune. Can't you ask him to change his pew? The good pastor was sore perplexed. After a few moments' reflection, he said, well, I naturally would feel a little delicacy on that score, especially as I should have to tell him why I asked it. But I'll tell you what I might do. Here his face became illuminated by a happy thought. I might ask him to join choir. Choose one for the best answer based on the story above. Number 1. Where did the story take place? The answer is B. Inside the church. Number 2. Who did she complain to? The answer is D. One of neighbors. Number 3. What is the closest meaning to illuminated? The answer E. Bright. Number 4. What does the service mean? B. Religious ceremony. Number 5. What's the story about? The answer is A. A man complaining to one's unpleasant voice. Alhamdulillah, that's all our lesson for today. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye and see you next meeting.